Hi, this is estate planning lawyer Michael Pevney, and in this video we're going to talk about what is probate and how does it work. But first, if you are interested in estate planning information, you can follow and subscribe to this channel for more information. You can like it if you're interested in this video, and ask a question in the comments section. I'm usually able to respond. So when you die, when you pass away, you either die testate, meaning that you have a will or some kind of estate plan, or intestate, meaning that you don't have any sort of estate plan at all. If you have a will, and if you don't have a will, your estate is still going to have to go through probate. So probate is an entire set of court hearings. Most states have a dedicated probate court, and most counties have a dedicated probate court and judge or multiple judges that are supposed to guide your estate through the process. So probate is the government-controlled, court-run, and court-supervised asset distribution process and program that happens if you pass away either with a will instead of a trust or no estate plan at all. So basically, here's what happens. Somebody has to report your death and file your will if you have one. They lodge, it's called lodging the will with the probate court. And then what happens is a bunch of hearings. People have to be notified. All of the beneficiaries have to be notified, some relatives have to be notified, and then notices have to go out saying that somebody died. Because if you pass away with creditors, and a creditor is basically somebody that you owe money to, whether that is a car loan or a credit card or a more traditional loan, notice has to go out that somebody passed away, and that if there are creditors, they have to be located and they have to be found. And then there has to be a valuation of property. We've got to figure out how much all of this property is worth, who it belongs to, and ultimately how it's going to be distributed. My point in saying this is that there's a lot of time and a long process between court hearings. And this can take months and months and months. And in fact, where I practice in California, and in certain counties in California, it can easily take about 18 months to 2 years. And this is even if you have planned what happens by having a will. So after this 1.5 to 2 years, maybe if there's real estate, if things are supposed to be divided equally among children, either that real estate will be given to people in 3 names, and then they've kind of, if you've got 3 kids, maybe it's put into 3 names and they've kind of got to work it out on their own. Or maybe that real estate will be sold. Who knows what's happened to it in the intervening 2 years, and then the money will be split among the beneficiaries. And the flip side to this, there is a way to avoid this. And by the way, did I mention how expensive it is? Because lawyers and executors, sometimes they can be professionals, sometimes they can be friends or children, can end up actually getting a lot of money out of this. So if somebody dies with an estate worth $1 million in California, and that's not out of the ordinary at all. The average home sale price in the county where I practice is $1 million. So to get a $1 million estate, and it doesn't matter if there's a mortgage on that house, by the way, the cost for a $1 million estate to get through probate is almost $50,000, not $50,000. So it's really expensive. The process is also public, meaning anybody that's interested gets to see how much you had, who it's going to, and where it's going, because it's court, and court is open to the public. Documents filed in court, like the will and claims by creditors, is all open to the public. And how much all of your kids or the people you leave things behind to, that becomes public too. So if there are unscrupulous characters in their lives, they can find out how much people are getting, or maybe you're leaving things to people who aren't very financially mature. Now there's a solution to this, because probate can be avoided. The best way to avoid probate is by putting property into a trust, a revocable living trust. And that gives people complete control over all of that property, whether it's real estate, bank accounts, everything they own in their home, gives them complete control over everything while they're alive. But then when they pass away, it completely avoids the time, the cost, the hassle, and the publicity of probate. And then things get divided privately by someone that you choose, the next trustee. So that's basically what probate is. It's the court-controlled, government-run asset distribution program, which is time-consuming, costly, public, and can be avoided by using a revocable living trust, which is the main estate planning document that I recommend for most of my clients. Now, a complete estate plan also includes other documents like powers of attorney and nomination of guardian forms and advanced healthcare directives and other things like that. But that main document, I usually recommend that my clients get a trust, a revocable living trust. So if you have any questions about wills or trusts or probate or anything similar to that, you can set up a time to meet with me for free. I serve people all over the state of California. You can there's a link in the description, and you can make an appointment there. Please subscribe to this channel for more estate planning information, and thank you for watching.